Henry Kissinger died at the age of 100, and I've grown up with Henry Kissinger. I am now at 61 years old, firmly placed in what could be called the Kissinger generation or generations. But so now you hear, well, Henry Kissinger lasted a long time and oh, he's finally dead and all of that. And, the cynical comments that are typical of this period in our time, which are unfortunate because encapsulated within those comments is the lack of desire to realize anything about the man, stated by people who weren't even alive when he was in power full throttle. I was. What will I take from Henry Kissinger? First of all, you have to understand there was no internet. Just a handful of television channels. Henry Kissinger provided a model of how to cultivate power that lasts the ages. He simply went to be in the corridors of power around powerful people in a position where those powerful people needed him to do one thing: provide advice. And his currency was in getting to know more and more and more and more bureaucrats like himself. Henry Kissinger was the ultimate bureaucrat. He dressed the part. He never wavered from his slightly wider than should be tie, his horn-rimmed glasses, that affixed stare that looks like it's burning through you at the same time it's coming up with some type of advice that you should hear, that hair always cropped in the same way. In other words, a consistent symbol of a man that became a consistent symbol of power. Like what he did or not, there is no denying that Henry Kissinger understood where to go to realize his power. That is a powerful lesson for anybody, particularly those young people who think that power is about image or flash or weird statements written, nasty statements placed on social media pages. No. Power is simply gained by being around those in power. But also, power is gained by certainty, by intellect, and by consistency. The certainty that what you say is the right thing to say. The consistency of saying the same thing all the time, except when that same thing doesn't apply anymore. And let's not forget the certainty that if he shows up it's on television, and if he's on television, he has something to say. If you think about Henry Kissinger, that has been his shtick for all of his professional life. And it's something that in a digital media age, in a digital commerce age, if you think about it, can still apply. Why? Because he cultivated relationships with international leaders. Digital commerce allows you to do the same thing today with greater ease. You can dress the same way. You can pick that topic that's your expertise. You can state it or some factoid within it with the necessary reliance, thought, consideration, and power of delivery. You can get his glasses, but you should need to have them on. There's nothing about Henry Kissinger that was fake. Henry Kissinger was and is 100% real. And that is why his image will endure throughout time.